Yup. Hey, I haven't posted a video in 10 days. And I was in Spain actually, so my bad. But everything keeps falling apart for Plaqueboymax. Let's see.
Scrolling down my timeline looking for something to watch as I eat on some vegan lasagna for dinner, I came across a very interesting channel with a familiar face. Now, either this page was obsessed with Plaqueboymax or Plaqueboymax had a secret channel.
I didn't realize how bad my got. Like, I have a very addictive personality, bro. Like, I love that. On God.
Well,
I should be putting that on God. I love beautiful women. Like, it's low key.
Okay, me too, bro.
If y'all take a look, I'm gonna scroll and screen record. If y'all take a look at my explore page, I just can't help myself. Y'all look too good. What am I supposed to do? I can't help myself.
Okay, bro.
Me up. So it's bro, I gotta get lust out of my system. I want to change who I am as a person. I want to get lust out of my system, and I'm gonna be honest. I want to stop smoking weed, but
I'm gonna pause right here. All I gotta say for now is God is the answer. Come on.
PBM, Plaqueboymax's backup/burner channel, had been posting videos starting back a year ago. But these more recent videos have a little bit of a different tone to them. Not about showing off any flash or him hanging around with his friends, but more about him documenting real life things that are going on, him being very introspective, and him talking about the issues that he's facing in his life and how he's tackling them. Very reminiscent of...
I did see this Plaqueboymax channel, and when I went to, I think it's the semen retention day 1 video, everybody in the comments was like clowning him, and it's just like so sad, bro. Social media is really sad, People think that just because somebody who makes entertainment videos, if they place like a camera down and talk about like real world stuff, they think, oh, he's performing and stuff. Like, are you a little kid, bro? You know what I mean?
On Kai Cenat's channel, and we'll get to that in a minute. But after watching a couple of these videos, all other commentary about death, and we'll get to that.
Very good book. If you haven't read it, it's The 4 Agreements. It's very simple. Yeah, it's very simple, but it's very good. Just like read the book.
But after watching a couple of these videos, all other commentary about the death of streaming seems so pointless. It's not going to come from Clips channels. It's not going to come from e-beefs. It's not going to come from these stream snipers. No, the death of streaming is going to come from the renaissance of the man streaming. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. It goes a very long way.
I didn't understand what you said.
At the ripe old age of 22, Plaqueboymax seems to be going through some sort of mental health crisis. Being a public figure ages you in ways that people have no clue about. The limelight is bright. Every move that you make is scrutinized and criticized.
Yeah, if you become famous before you have like a strong identity, strong character, you done, bro. I mean, I haven't experienced it myself, but we can see, when young people get rich and famous, it just messes with the head, so it's kind of dangerous.
By commentary channels like me. You don't know if you're building real friendships, real relationships. Everything seems fake. Companies are trying to take advantage of you. All these things are happening. So it makes a lot of sense why Plaqueboymax at his young age, just turning 22, would be going through some sort of a mental health crisis.
When I tell y'all I was going through it, I was really going through it, bro. Like, dead ass. Like, by day 10, bro, by day 10, I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna get through the rest of these 20 days. Nigga, I'm having nights.
Nah, I respect him for opening up, Let's see. Okay, the comments didn't really say nothing to us, but opening up to so many people, man, respect.
I'm in the bathroom, like, just bawling my eyes out. Like, y'all remember around that time when my friends was here and I'm telling them, like, if y'all had a button to press if you want to continue your life, you feel me? Y'all remember that? Bro, I was really on some shit, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck, like,
damn.
Once again, shout out to all my friends.
Money doesn't buy happiness, and I will stand by it, Me, I'm an ambitious young man. I want money. I want the good things of life, but I know that money itself will not make me happy or fulfilled. I'm very sure that anybody can say whatever they want in comments. I know that this is the truth. We can see it so many times. Plaqueboymax right here, living, I don't know where, living probably every young man's dream, still having problems. Don't get fooled by just like, or I'd rather be sad and sit in a Lambo and be happy and whatever.
That came out here and like helped me stream forward, like me. like took the place when I was away from the camera. Cause without them, that shit, you feel me? Whatever day before the 24 hour, and I came home, bro, I just cried on my couch, bro. Like, and I don't be crying that much. Like, I cried on my couch. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, I don't even have nobody, bro. Who do I have? I push everybody in my life away. I don't talk to my parents. I'm out here in LA. Like, yeah, I got my cousin, but it's like, damn, bro. Like, what am I even doing this for? I could win as much as I want to win, but if I'm not winning with people I care about, do it even matter? Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? And I just started reflecting. I mean, I've been talking to God. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Because I'm really genuinely not understanding. Like, why is there so much negative energy around me? Why do I feel like so much hatred? Like, and I just realized, bro, like, you can blame other people for your actions, but that shit all stems from you, bro. You create your universe.
Now, I'm not
I
asking
feel him
you
hard.
guys
I'm not
to
gonna lie.
sympathize or
I really
empathize
feel
with
him.
Plaqueboymax or any streamer, simply due to the fact that I know that that's hard for a lot of people to look at somebody who makes a shit ton of money and say that they are going through any sorts of troubles or problems or anything like that. Hell, that's just the way that this society is set up. But the reality is that these guys have lived 1,000 lifetimes in the span of 4 to 5 years. And for the most part, they don't have big teams surrounding them, so they're having to take on anything and everything. When I look at the streamer universe, most people's teams are made up of cousins, brothers, assistants that they find off of Instagram. So while capitalizing and maintaining on the careers they have built, they are also having to internalize every situation and take it on by themselves. And people forget these are kids and they are doing kid things. But at some point you can only bend but so much before you break. The old stuff gets old really, really fast. And those that are looking to maintain some sort of sensibilities about themselves change. They evolve. Plaqueboymax goes on a journey uncovering some deeply profound issues that are plaguing not just him, but what I would acknowledge are issues that plague a large majority of the male audience that makes up his audience and my audience as well. Hell, a lot of these people's audience. He talks about our consumption habits, what we intake as we consume all of this content and how it can be detrimental to us.
Anyways, bro, point is, bro, I'm laying in my bed, bro, and I'm just sitting here and I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, this bad bitch is like my pick. I'm like, yo, I was doing some research. I'll be deep diving, researching into music stuff. It really fascinates me, and I like learning about it. And I'm trying to just consume more, bro. You are what you eat, nigga. I be consuming bullshit. Twitter, y'all got me fucked up, nigga. One scroll, I'm out here seeing AI cock getting slapped on a whole face. That's not it.
Okay.
Like, just random shit, bro. That's bad consumption. Now, look at me. I'm not doing well. If I start consuming things that can better my life, like, for example, like, not on some KC3, reading books with a timer shit. Shout out my VVet soldiers. But now more so on some, like, let me learn about things I'm interested in. And fields I'm interested in. Let me like just consume more of that. Bro, why have I not sat and watched a movie on my own or like just in general in the past like 5 years?
Man, I started watching movies too recently and they're hitting so hard. Especially the 90s movies. Man, the best movies, I can even lie.
Increasingly right here. Now off top, like he said, that does not mean that you have to totally throw away all of the things that you once consumed. I definitely don't want you to put down this unemployed news, but that doesn't mean that everything that you consume is straight garbage or nonsensical or not for the betterment of yourself and your growth. He mentioned how Kai Cenat is doing the same thing with his reading journey, and a lot of people are already acknowledging that there have been improvements in Kai Cenat without even seeing him as much as we used to. We are so used to these quick hits and quick fixes of content, whether it be TikTok, IG Reels, tweets, he say, she say, big captions or whatever. Rarely are we ever consuming these deeply complex things or something that just takes a little bit more brain power than what my 15-second scroll has. It can truly stunt your development. And what most people don't understand is that it also harms your creativity. It harms how you're able to deal with things in the real world. You need a good mix of these things. And with everything being able to come to you so quick, fast, and easy, Plaqueboymax has acknowledged that his vices have basically gotten out of control. But he is going to try to get a rein on those things.
I need to tame my vices, which is women and
Give me a second. My cat.
smoking. Those really the main ones, bro. I'm gonna be honest, that's the main shit. Like, I really gotta do better, bro. So I think I'm gonna go celibate. I think I'm gonna cut off all girls that I talk to. Like, I'm gonna just ghost them.
Now, before the cannabinoid crusaders come into my comment section speaking about how weed is beneficial,
Let me get some water.
and how it's not addictive. That I just wanted to be clear. Plaqueboymax is identifying that he has addiction problems with these things, how these things are impacting his life, and how he is trying to change for the betterment for him. Not a PSA of Omeezy telling you to put anything down, but it is good to see that somebody so young can acknowledge when some things are detrimental in their lives and at least attempt to make some sort of change, because the real world impacts and his ease of access to getting these things are not what's beneficial for him. He even acknowledged this in a video he made after the Grammy situation, that he did smoke to celebrate, but ultimately did a good job avoiding being lustful with women, looking at them and contacting them in that type of way. So some wins and some losses.
I haven't fucked up. Last night, I'm not gonna lie, I smoked, right? And this is the problem with smoking. Smoking makes you like more susceptible to doing things you shouldn't be doing. That's really my biggest problem with smoking. It makes you sluggish the next day, and it makes you susceptible to do things you wouldn't normally do. For example, I'm not gonna lie, there was this girl that was texting me. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I was airing her shit. I've been airing every girl that I was talking to. They was getting aired. She texted me. I ignored it. I smoked. She called me. I picked up. I was literally in the booth. I was at the studio yesterday. I picked that motherfucker up. I'm gonna keep it a stack. She was finna slide in my shit. Regardless, right? I didn't end up liking her. Cool. But it's like, bro, if I wasn't high, that would have never happened. I promise you. I guarantee it. So it's like, bro, what am I doing here? You feel me? That's why smoking be fucked up for me. I'm also going strong with the other shit. Nigga, I'm not being my meat. Yo, when niggas saw that clip and tried to make me some gooner, nigga, I don't be beating my meat. Maybe once, twice, 5 times a week.
Come here.
All right, nigga. Feel me? Here and there. Bro, I was off that, though. I'm off that. I'm completely off that. My bigger problem was that I was spending too much time on women that I'm not trying to build a future with. I don't know how niggas made that some goon out conversation, because niggas need their headlines. It's fine. Regardless, though, I'm going strong. This is my 4th, 5th day, something like that. We are probably going to go, I'm going to go to March 1st.
Part of the problem with the streaming community is that all these things that Plaqueboymax is saying that he is avoiding have been encouraged by content creators, by people around him, etc., etc. This is basically like the rock star era. You know, Jimi Hendrix, Santana, Metallica, whatever you want to say. Drugs are around, girls are around, opportunity is around. At some point, you get hit to the overindulgence that you are partaking in, and you just want to check out. I have a theory that that's part of the reason why we haven't seen some streamers recently, kind of like Duke Dennis, partially because he gets aired out every other week, but also because, hey, this lifestyle can just be a lot. And ultimately aired out every other week. We haven't seen some streamers recently, kind of like Duke Dennis, partially because he gets aired out every.
What that mean? Let me Google it, okay? Aired out meaning. To expose a room, slang. To expose someone's secrets, flaws, or oh, okay. Facts. Do this
every other week, but also because, hey, this lifestyle can just be a lot. And ultimately, this opportunities take away from any sort of bigger, better, or greater mission that you're having. You're just there to entertain the same audience over and over again by doing the same routine things over and over again. Let's get high. Let's invite a bunch of women onto the stream. Let's make some half-baked rap songs. And then ultimately, fuck the women. It's just a cycle. It's repetitive. And I think this makes your creation clock tick just a little bit faster. Now, the final video that I watched about Plaqueboymax was called I Almost Sold Out, shaking my head. Specifically because the world is in the situation that it is in currently, and situation should have an S on the end because there's so much going on. Plaqueboymax speaks on how not saying things based on how it impacts your money, even if it goes against your moral compass, means that you basically sold out, you compromised. And it's not a good thing.
But if you change who you are for this, you're compromised.
No, facts. Let me take off my headphones. Kind of helps me speak better. But shit, what I wanted to say? Yeah, it's what I talked about previously, that money doesn't buy happiness. I'm telling you. Okay, if you get rich, or you get money by being yourself, like just living actual good life, it removes one problem for your life, so it makes you happier, you know. But if you do it by just selling your soul in a way, it's definitely not gonna make you happy.
If you are afraid to speak out over something that is real life going on in the world that you don't stand for, but you don't speak out for it, against it because of this, you're compromised.
Wow.
Do you understand what I'm saying? You change who you are and what you truly love doing. Because of this, you're compromised and you sold your soul. You're a sellout, and I will never sell out.
Simple words on surface level, but I think that people don't understand how easy it is to compromise yourself based on the dollars and cents that these people are getting. And let me say kids, because all these guys are young. This isn't inherently about some sort of political statements that Plaqueboy regrets not making, or, you know, didn't say in the past, or, you know, hasn't had the opportunity to praise certain countries. It's not about that necessarily. This is also about limiting your creative scope simply due to the fact that somebody might be telling you, don't do that. Hey, bring this person on because there's a bag involved. Don't bring that person on because there's a bag to be lost. Don't follow your dreams simply due to the fact that your dreams may not be the most profitable way about going about making content. I think that this aligns with a lot of people's thoughts when it comes to content creation lately. The U in YouTube has been lost, and now everybody's just a slave to the algorithm, doing anything and everything that the audience wants them to do or the numbers want them to do. So much so that if you look at people's past selves and look at their current versions, they are totally unidentifiable. They look like two different people. And so far, Plaqueboymax has seen positive reception to the content that he is making and the journey that he is on.
Yo, you know what's crazy, bro?
Damn, I have something to learn.
It actually kind of saddens me, low key. I honestly wish Max could just somehow make his shit work while also being a part of like.
I'll be honest, guys. I don't know if I really want to stick with like reactions, you know, or at least if I am gonna do reactions, I don't want to just react to streamers and stuff. Like, this topic is just very, very shallow. You know, it's just for views, just to blow up. I'll be honest. I don't enjoy watching these things, but I do want to make maybe some gym content, fitness content. You know, I'll try out some stuff. So yeah, I don't want to just blow up in a way that I will not enjoy or stuff. You know.
Shit with us, but I honestly get it. And I'll always respect him. Bro, I asked him to hang out last weekend, but both of us couldn't on the day that he said he was good. Bro, I love Max, bro. I wish me and him could hang out more.
The whole other.
Bro, if you ever need a friend, Max, I'm always here.
If every day was a good day, there would be no good days. Remember that.
If every day was a good day, there would be no good days. It would be a regular day. Maxwellian Dent. You're a genius. Once again, you have given us a quote. Maxwellian Dent. Wow. You have done it once more. If every day was a good day, there would be no good days, Maxwell Dent. He is the oracle.
But just like in the Kai Cenat situation, I'm seeing a room that is divided. Part of the Yao can sympathize with them, saying, this is genuinely sad, man. Life isn't about making millions of dollars or being the best, whatever your profession is. It's about forming genuine relationships with people and having experiences and moments with them. And then there's others saying that this...
I'm gonna be honest, it would be nice to be a millionaire, you know, but my goal is just to be, just to make enough of money to be free, to be able to just travel around, you know, have freedom, have good experiences, be with the people that I truly love, meet the people that I can like truly love that match me, you know. That is my really like dream life.
New spin on mental health is the new grift from the streaming industry. You'll always have your haters in these situations, but I'm here to tell you that it's okay for a 20-something-year-old to have some sort of new awakening about life. And guess what? He's probably gonna have it again at 23/24, and then again at 24/25. And then when he has kids, and then when he turns 30. People usually have these journeys about themselves. They won't always stay one-sided. They'll learn, they'll grow, they'll go from left, they'll go from right, they'll go from
people
up.
who expect these streamers or anybody to just stay completely the same, y'all delusional. You know, get a life. Honestly, like, you know, it's like I just hate when the viewers y'all just want them to stay the same for y'all to keep on entertaining y'all, you know. And if someone change makes you uncomfortable, come on, bro. Especially if the change is like in a good direction and it makes you uncomfortable, it says a lot about your character, A lot. A
They'll
lot.
go from down. Nobody's life is this linear thing. And especially
Facts.
as you get into these extreme professions or extreme realities like streaming is, it makes it easier to actually understand that these young men are having this quote unquote awakening and stepping away from all these different things. No, I don't think that this is the end of Max as we know it. I think that he'll do some of the same things like he used to do in the past. But do I think that he'll ditch some of his old ways? Of course. That's what growth is. And I think that
Facts.
people that criticize this growth by calling it some sort of grift are legitimately stupid. So kudos to you, Max.
I swear I didn't watch the video. You see, I'm not the only one saying that. Come on.
And kudos to anybody else that will go on this journey to put away their childish ways that have been heightened by the streaming era. If it means less streams, so be it. But ultimately, if it means growth, then hey, good on you.
Oh, yo, this guy, check out his channel. He's has a lot of good videos. He's saying facts. I agree with what he said. Yeah. Thank you for watching, bro. Again, love yourself. Be yourself. Be confident in yourself. Hope you have a great day, bro. I see you some next time.